So guys, I got a question for you. Are we going to be controlled by robots or are we going to be the robots? This is a nice sci-fi question which we all want to answer as the new decade is coming up and we are surely going to be controlled by more devices, more smartphones and more of camera, more of security over here. So we are now going into a concept which we all know that is going to be coming us in the future, and we are more secure than ever before, and we are more watched by cameras more than ever before. And as you all can see, the values of IoT is going up and increasing day by day, year by year. The valuation is increasing. First, it was just 100 grand. Now it is 50 million, 50 billion. I'm sorry. So it is increasing day by day. So we have to understand what are those and why is this concept is important. And to answer my silly question is, are we the robots or we are going to be controlled by robots? So what's it, people? This is from All-in-one Hub, and I am Sundaraman here, and we are going to today look into another amazing course from IBM. They have their own title, which says "Robots are coming. Build your own IoT app." So without much further and spiking up your curiosity, we move into it. So as we enter into this course, I have logged into my account, and you can see over here that they already say that you need to have Swift and IoT courses. What is Swift? It doesn't mean that you should be flexible, you should know how to run fast. That doesn't mean that. You should need, it means that you should know Swift programming language, which is the prerequisite language for this course. And I will also leave a link below. What is that? You can see over here. It is a flagship language on which all iOS apps and all iOS devices are created. You also can move ahead with this, and you can see that it also requires you to learn some of the new things. I can show you the prerequisites over here. It requires you to have a software of Xcode. Xcode is a software which runs Swift, and you need to have a Mac. uh, I guess you can run it on virtual machine. That's a side effect, but yeah, you can run it on Mac virtual machine. You should need a Raspberry Pi in order to experiment it. And and as I told you, Swift programming language, you should that so you can move into it. So this is for Apple users and Apple developers who want to get their hands on IoT devices and IoT stuff. So yeah, you can use that. For most of the users who are using Windows and do know Swift, they can use a virtual machine. That's a quick solution for it. And I guess you all know that. Just reminding you of people that you can do that. And we just move into this course. As you can see, there are three labs. See, there are three labs for it, and you have to go through each lab, and you have to have you have to read every everything on this thing on this paper, and you just have a the video lecture over here which shows you these things, and it explains you what are the
Lab 1.
overview.
Connect a virtual sensor and a Raspberry Pi device to an
Okay, there is something which is messing up on their side. Just let me refresh this side.
Raspberry Pi 3, and be sure to configure your device before you start this lab.
Yeah, they also show you the hardware and architecture which you require before you attend this course. You can also bookmark this course. There is an advantage from IBM cognitive classes which you can see over here. They say that you can bookmark what's important for you, that is specifically for you. You can bookmark it as we all do. And in the course, as you can see, it is it shows you that you have to read the temperature. This lab says that read the temperature data from IoT sensor. You have to just like you have to read through it. There is no video lecture about it, so you have to read through it. You have to just go through these things, and you have to experiment it using your own Raspberry Pi. And what is Raspberry Pi? I will show you in a minute. What Raspberry Okay, this is what Raspberry Pi device looks like. This is what a Raspberry Pi device looks like. And as you all know, you would need a hardware in order to do this course. As a prerequisites already state that you would need a Raspberry Pi 3. I showed you Raspberry Pi 4. This was Raspberry Pi 4 module. So you would need at least a Raspberry Pi 3 in order to start with this course. And also you would also have to need a Swift programming language, and you should have a little bit on Xcode as well. So you can add different modules, and in every lab there is a grade, and you can see that there is a quiz for it. That is a grade. You should be clearing it with 40%, and 40, after clearing it 40%, you after clearing 3 labs with 40% and more, you can appear for the final exam, which is which you have to clear it in 1 hour with 60% or more, and it is only one time. You cannot retake the exam. I'll just show you in a minute the exam instructions. It is of 1 hour. You should need a 60% grade. 1 hour. Okay, and you would be giving true false questions and MCQ type questions, and you cannot retake this exam, guys. This If you want to retake this exam, you have to create a new ID for it. So yeah, be sure about it. You just clear it in first attempt. That would be good. Okay, and the basically everything on this is you have to learn through it. You have to experiment it out. So you would need a Raspberry Pi, really a hardware module to complete this course, because it shows that you have to have this module with you. And this is basically a read through course. I would definitely tell you this one thing, that it has very least videos and more of reading content. You would definitely require more and more of reading content to go through it. There are very less videos. As you can see, you have to basically go through everything, read through it. You have to do it by yourself. They provide you with pictures, as you have seen. I will give you one more thing, or just let's go to this thing, and that they have given pictures about it, but they haven't given any videos in this course. So this is a read through course. You have to read completely, and you have to understand them. And after understanding them, every lab you have to complete the course with a quiz, and you have to take up the final exam, which you cannot retake. Remember this, guys, you cannot retake this exam, and you have only one attempt, 1 hour, 60% is the criteria, and for passing the graded quiz, you have 40% criteria. Okay, and you have 2 attempts for it. You have 2 attempts for the graded quiz. Okay? You have 2 attempts for the graded quiz. After attempting the graded quiz, you can just go on there to the next lab. Okay, so now to the major question: will you get a certificate or not? Yes, it is a completely free course and a free certificate course with a badge. I will show you what how the badge looks like. So this is how the certificate will be looking. You will be getting a barcode over here, and your name with the particular course which you have did from IBM cognitive class, and the IBM Watson badge, which is pretty good. You can put it on your resume if you want, or you just can gain it for the knowledge. I would do it for the knowledge. And the next decade, as we all know, 5G, robots, and major things are coming up. So yeah, I would do it for that. But rest assured, different you can also do it for your career growth ahead. I would recommend this course for basically the Apple users who are who want to get their hands onto Raspberry Pi, and who also want to get into IoT stuff without getting without getting more of coding in Python or any other programming language. As Node-RED, as you can see, Node-RED is a flow-based programming language, meaning that you have to just connect the dots, as you can see over here. You have to just connect 2 or more snippets, and connect it via link, and the flow run and the code run executes it by default, by itself. And it is a JavaScript based function. So you should know by now that you should know JavaScript too. So yeah, I can tell you that you should be doing who should be doing this course, Apple developers and the one who want to get their hands on to IoT devices with the prerequisite as Swift and a hardware module of Raspberry Pi. So that's it, folks, from today. We have a YouTube channel, All-in-one-hub. Be sure to subscribe it. More videos are coming up. As you can see, more and more videos. We are uploading it on different platforms, different websites, different assessments, and we have courses from different places on all over the internet, which makes you less to search and more to concentrate on your career growth. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at All-in-one-hub. Thank you for watching. I'll see you around.